It started with laughter. Not the kind that warms a room. This one sliced through the air like glass. I stood at the entrance of my own hotel, the marble steps gleaming beneath my shoes, and watched my wife, Lena, block my path as if guarding a kingdom I didn't belong to. Her voice carried easily, pitched for the crowd gathered near the lobby doors. "Please, sir," she said, smiling with that corporate sharpness that had always charmed investors, "we don't allow non-guests past this point. This is a luxury establishment." She looked right at me, pretended not to know me. Her sister, Clara, leaned close, whispering something, her tone dripping pity. "Don't make this hard, okay? You'll just embarrass her again." Embarrass her? My throat tightened around the irony. The staff watched, confused, a few hiding smiles. The city outside buzzed like nothing was wrong, like my own life wasn't being paraded as a farce before me. Lena's laughter followed as I turned away. Calm, too calm. The same laughter that once filled my home, the same sound that once meant love. Now it meant something else. Ownership had its layers, and she was about to learn what it truly meant. That night I sat in the penthouse, my penthouse, 50 floors above the same door she had barred me from. She didn't know. She thought I'd sold the hotel months ago. That's what I'd let her believe. The sale had been a performance, strategic paperwork, a transfer of assets to a shell company, new management branding. I wanted distance. I wanted to see what people become when they thought I wasn't watching. Lena became someone else. It began small. Missed dinners, secret calls, perfume that lingered too long after midnight. Then the whispers reached me through hotel staff, those who still answered to me, though she never suspected. They said she came here often, with clients, with her sister, with someone else. The word someone carried weight. It always does when trust is gone. When I first built this hotel, she stood beside me at the opening ceremony, her smile as bright as the chandelier overhead. She said we'd built a legacy, a fortress for our future, and now she was the gatekeeper of my own empire. I should have felt anger. I didn't. I felt something worse. Certainty. Days passed. I didn't confront her. I watched instead. From security feeds, I observed her patterns, her arrival times, her guests, always polished, always performing. She'd stand at the lobby, command staff, make calls from the bar she once said was too extravagant. Clara was always nearby, smiling, orbiting. They looked like twin reflections of ambition, one feeding the other's hunger. I began piecing together the timeline, the affair, the manipulation, the money that quietly shifted from accounts I had closed. She thought she was clever. She thought the world didn't notice a woman clawing her way up a tower she didn't build. I traced the payments, the meetings, the hotel's management files, her signature where it didn't belong. She'd used her title as CEO to transfer company shares to her own holding firm. A betrayal not of love, but of intellect. That's what stung most. She thought I wouldn't understand her game. The security chief, Malik, brought me a folder one evening. His voice was neutral, but his eyes carried understanding. "She's got plans to sell the restaurant level, to cover debt, apparently." "Let her," I said. He nodded once. "You'll want to see who's buying." When he left, I opened the file. The buyer's name froze me. Clara. I waited until Lena's next press event, the one announcing her new strategic partnerships. She stood at the podium in the ballroom, cameras flashing, her voice smooth, confident. Clara beside her, the perfect shadow. I entered quietly. The staff straightened, uncertain whether to stop me. Malik was already in position. Lena's smile faltered when she saw me. Just for a moment. Then she recovered. "Security," she said softly, her microphone still on, "please escort this man out." Malik didn't move. I stepped forward, holding a small envelope. "I just came to deliver a contract," I said. The reporters shifted, sensing tension. Her eyes narrowed. "What contract?" "The ownership transfer," I said. "You've been selling property that wasn't yours." Whispers rippled through the crowd. I handed the papers to Clara first. Her face went pale as she saw the signatures. The company name printed at the top, the one she'd never bothered to trace. My name. Hidden beneath layers of incorporation, but there all along. Lena's hand trembled. "Yes," I said. "You worked hard for me. I should thank you for managing my hotel so passionately." The cameras caught everything. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't need to. Silence did the work. Lena's expression fractured in slow motion, the perfect CEO mask slipping piece by piece. Her sister tried to intervene, whispering something about misunderstanding, but it was over. "Family blindness," I said softly, almost to myself. "It costs dearly." She stepped closer, her voice low, desperate. "You can't just humiliate me like this." I tilted my head. "I didn't. You did." Malik moved forward, discreetly instructing staff to escort the press out. The crowd dissolved, leaving echoes of flashbulbs and whispers. Lena turned away from me, but I caught the shimmer of tears she tried to hide. They didn't move me, not anymore. I'd seen her true reflection in the glass walls of this place. Ambition twisted into arrogance, love into performance. Now, the stage lights were gone, and the curtain was falling. I walked out of the ballroom as she stood frozen before the empty podium. Outside, the night air was sharp, cleansing. The city moved on, unaware of the collapse that had just taken place behind tinted glass. I thought about what it took to build everything she tried to steal, the nights without sleep, the plans she never understood, and now all of it was mine again, untouched, reclaimed, silent. I didn't feel triumph, just balance. Malik met me at the entrance, the same one she'd once blocked. "Should I lock her out, sir?" he asked. I looked at the revolving doors spinning endlessly under the lobby lights. "No," I said. "Let her walk through, for the last time." He nodded. As I stepped into my waiting car, I glanced back at the building, the glass reflecting the night sky, swallowing her silhouette whole. I didn't hate her, I just finally saw her clearly. And clarity is the cruelest form of revenge.